Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Trek Online Let's Play. Or should I say Let's Show, either way, like I always say. Either way, I'm here to show one of the updated versions of the Obelisk carrier. Now this one is the, I'm not sure if I'm going to say this right, the Vovin Obelisk carrier. Which is the tier 6 variant of the Advanced Obelisk carrier. Now the big difference between the Advanced Obelisk carrier and this one, apart from obviously the tier difference and obviously the ship mastery difference, like it doesn't have this trait here, is that one contains a subspace fracture tunnel field or tunneling field, and the other has a reactive antipotent cascade emitter. So yeah, so if you want the antipotent cascade emitter, you still need to get the Advanced Obelisk carrier. Where if you want this, you're going to need to get the Vovin, is it? I don't know, Obelisk carrier tier 6 variant. So yeah, this one I managed to got for free from the summer event like most people have. And I've got to say, it's a real beautiful ship. This one I've done a fusion of the Advanced Obelisk carrier and the Vovin one, however you pronounce it. Anyway, I've done the fusion of the both and it looks pretty grand. I actually like it. I like the nacelles and such like that. I mean, she ain't no difference than her counterpart, and actually still slow as anything, still sluggish. She still holds, you know, a complement of, what do you call it, fires and such like that. But obviously she's naturally a carrier, you know. She's going to be at, you know, a bit slowish and sluggish and such. But I'm also trying to up her up so she be a little bit more tanky, or due to the fact that she's slow. But I'm also going to try and work her up so she'd be a tier 6X and then eventually a tier 6XX eventually. So at the moment she's, I wouldn't say in a raw state because I'm actually using the equipment from the Advanced Obelisk carrier for her. So it's all antiproton stuff with a mixture of other things and so forth. So yeah, I've got a little bit of a mixed bag of things here. But either way, her stats is, well, she needs working on a bit more with her shields and holes, and needs a little bit more working on, but I will get there eventually. I still got to work on a critical severity, but that's because obviously the tactical consoles are still not fully up. Same goes with her other critical chances and such. However, she does have a little bit of a weakness in her, you know, radiation resist or kinetic resist, or even the physical resist. But that's to be expected, really. But we see how she's going to perform because she still needs to upgrade her masteries, which if I'm not mistaken, there's no difference in the Advanced Obelisk carrier apart from the fact that it has an extra trait on it, which obviously has a quick deployment of the fighters. That's the one I want most. 10% hull points, that's what gives it the extra hull. Energy damage, energy radiation damage resistance, definitely 100% needed on that. And then of course, shield hard points. That's why my shields might be down a little bit. And of course, you've got reconstructive conversion wave, which is its trait. So yeah, you can easily just add up. Oh, I do need to actually unlock all these traits as well. Yeah, good point there. But either way, I'm going to test her out and see how she fares. So, where do we... In fact, events? No, it's not events, you tit. It's actually here. I knew that. Let's hope this doesn't set me on the ground. I'd rather have it space feints, because otherwise it'd be pointless in me testing out my ship. Now, like I said, her speed is extremely sluggish. Only 19.4, near not 20. So she's, her turn rate's very sluggish. Her flight speed's a little bit sluggish, but I can work on that as I go along. Once I get the extra things up, I can add the other consoles and such like that. That only can happen when I reach, well, get her up to a tier 6X and double X and such like that. Just be glad I'm not making her into a triple X, eh? That would be a different thing. Ooh. Sorry. I'll behave. I like the colours of that one. That one's really nice. Anyway, let's get to it. Oh, it's still the ship one. That's great. I'll choose random ones because I'm hoping, like, you know, to get more delivery out of it and such like that. Ooh, storming the... Oh, man, I chose a real good one for this now. Well... Actually, none of my fighters will play a good role. So, yeah, launching... Good thing she has two complements of it. I've got advanced ones, not the elite ones, but She will perform. And why in the blue balls has she got a red alert all of a sudden? Oh, I'll get her forward. Can't have her just slugging it along now. Zoom her out a bit so we get a bit more. Slow her down. Wait, turn her up. I said slow her down, turn her up. Thank you. Oh, there's the transport thing. Oh, it's like there we go. Finally, I can actually get something. I was going to think I was getting left out here. I was going to cry. It's like the fighters and such are taking care of it, but something seems to be taking out my fighters. Might be the probes of their own, because this other swarm was about. I'm curious about this tunneling thing. Temple teleports in front of a target facing it. Hold. Oh, so it's basically like the what do you call it? What's the name of the it's basically like the Lucari set then. Oh, hello. Looks like there's a problem on the other side. Oh, somebody's got it. Oh! Oh wow, I like the effect of that. That's actually pretty cool. That's a nice little effect. It's like forms like a little cloud and then you suddenly like gone boom. You're straight away there. Bastion carrier. Not carrier, cruiser. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Oh, looks like we've got most of the things covered. Now this mission can be quite one of the more slower missions. So I'm relying on my quick turn thing to turn my ship round. Oh, let's unzoom. No, that's the best I can do to unzoom her. She's such a big ship. Let's get this one protected at all costs. Oh, last I turned it a little bit. Such and such, but nevertheless, the fighters will do their job. Although I should really park her up, but actually, yeah, it'd be best to park her up. There we go. That's how you do it. I thought the ship was going to blow there. Yeah, still needs a little work on its damages, but it does the job. She is a carrier after all, and she will do carrier stuff. She works better as a carrier than she does as a shooter and such like that. So the fighters are meant to do the main heavy jobs really, where the carrier is meant to just do the other things, just launch the fighters and just defend itself. Looks like it wasn't much of a match against my swarmers. Although I do need to get some elite ones. You watch, I'll go to leave here and all suddenly they'll be like, oh, guess what? We got more turrets. And I'll be like, what the hell's going on there? See that? Some odd reason I seem to have logged that. I mean, yeah, tabbed out of the screen there. And I was like, where? Also, I called you about the turrets spawning there. I was like, you watch, I'll go to move to somewhere else and the turret spawns there. What else is new? Oh, looks like something's being shot at. Oh, I'll just play the waiting game and wait here. I think everyone else has got similar ideas. Turn it around a bit. Excuse me. No, you want to use your little shieldies, eh? That wasn't good enough. Considering that he got obliterated. Some more Palisade, or Palisade, frigates. Actually, is this side of... No, it's Sade. That's it, because it's got an A. Can't let those Voth turrets get in the way of our progress, can we now? And the fighters really do their job. Oh, here comes the swarmers. Let's have a little... Oh, looks like somebody's dealing with the Voth Bastion. Yep. Don't need to worry too much about that. Voth ships are cool, but they really ought to learn to get better. Nah, it shouldn't be like that. Because their ships can be quite tough when upgraded right and such, or even done right. And obviously you've seen... Well, to those of you who've seen my past videos will know how tough some of the Voth ships can be. Especially a couple of mine and that. Alright, mine are not the toughest in the world because there is people that have done it much more tougher, and some of them are literally just literally killer ships, and I'm like, whoa, it's like taking on space sharks really with them. Especially how they just come out of nowhere and just yeah, literally just hit hard, and it's like, wow. Because people know how to take full advantage of the Voth engineering and such. Now, as for this carrier, I'd have you say she's no different than a predecessor. She's just one scale up a little bit. When I say one scale up, I mean, like, you know, she's tier 6. That's what she is. And it's nice to see a tier 6. And you know what? I was hoping for a tier 6 variant of this, and they gave one in the form of, you know, of an event ship, like, and for free. And that's the best part about it. And I'm like, wow. I was expecting to, you know, like, pay for something like this, or having to get it from the lobby store, or have to wait till I get it from the lockbox or something like that, you know. But no, they just gave it away for free, and I was like, lucky bastards I am. In fact, we all are. Everyone has got one of these. Although you still need to get the advanced one to get the full set of the Obelisk set, but that's if you want the cascaded meter. Of course, it's not necessary. You can easily just go, you know what? Nah, screw that. I've got an Obelisk carrier technically. It's an you know, it's an upgrade version, so I don't need to worry about the rest. Although I think, I am not 100% sure, but I think that with this, if you got both the advanced and the obviously, well, only if you got the advanced and both the Vovin version of it, or Vovin version of it, you'll get the obviously the custom, able to customize it to either the Obelisk carrier or the Vovin one. But if you don't have the Obelisk carrier, then you only get the, I think you only just get the Vovin in choices, I think. But obviously the Obelisk carrier is easy to get off your fleet base, so that's one of the most easiest ones. Obviously you don't get the cascaded meter from there, you just get just carrier itself. But hey, if you want a little bit of design and such, and you want it for free, then sure, save it your dilithium and such, and you can get it off your fleets. Well, it's not just dilithium, I'm thinking you need the fleet what's names as well. It's been a while since I bought a ship off a fleet, so yeah. Well, I got my original Obelisk carrier. I got it. Well, originally, it's funny enough, I got my first Obelisk carrier free off an event anyway when they released the Soldine event, or Soldine event, and also then later down the line I went for the advanced Obelisk carrier because the girl said, hey, you should really get that because it's definitely worth it. And yeah, it was, and still is 100% worth it, because of the cascaded meter is definitely really good. Although this was all before like the tier 6 came out, but still, I'm quite well, I'm more than quite glad. I'm very glad and happy that I've got it. Haven't used the cascade meter yet, but still, nevertheless, doesn't matter. I better turn her around. by using that. Also, I heard that this ship is good against Ilachi, especially the weapon set of it. That can actually really hurt the Ilachi more. Do you know when you've got certain sets can harm like the Borg and such that, and you've got some that harms other races? Oops, sorry about that. You can actually hurt the Ilachi more with this ship, I believe. I think. Although it did say that in the description, I believe. If memory serves, I could be wrong on that. I'm surprised I haven't obliterated anything yet. You know, like obliterated the platforms for the amount of times I've been shooting those turrets off. I took on more deadlier ships than you, buddy. Where's the Dreadnought? Would it be this side? Or would it be the other side? Oh, I can't remember. I've got a gut feeling it's here. I can't remember which side the Dreadnought appears. Oh, I was on the right side. What the hell was that noise? Uh-oh. I also haven't been using any of these of the carrier either. That's another thing that the carrier has. It has these as well in addition to it. So it definitely makes it worth having. I mean, if you have got one of these and you managed to get it from the event, I'll say kudos to you, because these ships are definitely worth having. Even though, yes, they're slow and sluggish and a little bit, you know, sometimes they can be a bit too slow. But they are definitely worth having because they make such good carrier ships. They're one of the best ones, I would say. Would I say the best? Some people may argue about that, but others may go, actually, yes, it is the best. But everyone has an opinion about it. So some people may go, yes, it's the best. Others may say, I've seen better. Some people may even point out and say, oh, you know, this carrier ship is even better, da 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 da. And I'll be like, ooh. But in my opinion, I would say this one's one of the best ones, I would say. Definitely, because you can make her into a tank, and while at the same time she'd be a carrier as well. Unfortunately, with a DPS, obviously you're not going to be able to, well, some people will be able to do it, but sometimes you may get lucky with a DPS, sometimes you may not. It all depends, really. But if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. Yeah. Obviously, this one's meant to be a carrier. She is what she is. So she's not meant to be strong on a DPS, she's more strong on her carrying things and such like that. So if anything, she's like, definitely like that of a carrier. And as you can see, she's very sluggish and such. But yeah, she's definitely more suited for carrier roles than, or supportive roles than, you know, doing DPS damage and such. Would I recommend her for a PvP fight? Well, some people have got lucky with her, but I would say no, I wouldn't recommend it. But you could try your luck if you want to. It's down to you. But I would definitely say she's not PvP, but PvE, and in general, yes. But PvP, I would say, yeah, no. In my opinion, no. But at the same time, oh, we got a straggler. So I would say, yeah, definitely, she's definitely more for PvE than she is PvP. But that's my opinion, of course. Some people may have had better luck and such like that. Let's do another one with her because, you know, I want to actually get her up a bit more and show her off a bit more and such like that. And etc, etc, etc. I was going to say, hey there, big dude. Ooh. So I'm just admiring. I think I'll do a maximum of 3, I think. I was going to say 5, but every time when I go for 5, it usually never goes right for me, so I would always say 3. Let's go for this, so that way I can up my thing. Oh yeah, the dilithium is pouring in with this one, so that's good. I managed to get that back up. Yeah, I've been actually farming for dilithium. Oh yeah, I forgot that the this is universal, so you can. It's not bounded to the actual carrier. Same goes with this one. So it makes it a lot more. Yeah, it makes it a lot more. So it makes it a lot more easy to transfer to other ships. So that's good. Especially if you want your ship to be able to get in front of the ship quick and such. You're able to use the full front of your ship. I think that would be good for Elatri dreadnoughts, you know, especially because they've got more frontal or cannons or frontal slots for their forward weapons. You can use the full volley of them and just hit your target. Or the Zenkechi ones. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time either, but hey, I'm making time. But yeah, I'll do so for ones with a lot of frontal or weapons and that, especially those with the 5 slots or something. It's always nice to actually do these little missions here and that. That's just why I like choosing randoms. I believe I said this so many times, and I'll say it again. I love choosing randoms because it gives you a variety, and it's like you get to play the missions that you haven't played in a long while, and it's like it feels good and refreshing just to play some you don't hardly play anymore, or you haven't played in a long while, or something like that. I mean, this one, it's a 50-50 thing with this one. I sometimes play it, sometimes I don't. It all depends. But yeah, it's always nice to actually get onto these and that. That's a nice one, and I've got one of those myself. This not that one, that ship there. That one I still need to try out actually, because I do have her, but yeah, I haven't actually flung them out to be used yet. Let's use the Cascade. You're gonna wish you haven't held me. And oh, so she doesn't get to use the Cascade after all. Never mind. He'll power up again. I don't think this one is best for this mission though. However, no! She might actually be perfect for this one, because I just realised it's basically guarding the satellites, and therefore, yeah. Alright, she's not fast, but she would be an excellent platform to launch fighters and just shoot things from. So it makes her the perfect candidate, really, for guarding and actually supporting. And in this one, you've got to support the satellites and the yeah. So it makes sense. Hey there, big dude. It's nice for in a team which really works together. So I'm just checking that the others are doing like alright. If memory serves, it goes the 2 like Gamma and Alpha first, then it goes to all 3 of them. So sometimes I have to remind myself. I do love the polons of the nacelles and such. It really looks so nice. Kind of reminds me like some of the new nacelles and such, or nacelles, whatever you like to call them, nacelles. Either way, it looks so cool. And you think, oh, it's, you know, it's like a ship that shouldn't be functioning in space, but yet here it is. It's functioning. I love the volley of torpedoes that get launched as well. It's like bang, 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 bang. 1-1. Nice. Oh, more to the fry, hey? Gains of fruit. There you go, she's performing quite well now that the fighters are supporting her more. You see, when she's got fighter support, she actually does more. And she really, well actually, I think she does more damage to the Borg as well. Yeah, she's a Borg killer as well. Well, mind you, I'm going to say this, the Borg tend to be easy to kill in this game anyway. It's the Tholians that tend to be a pain in the arse. But you watch, I'll get surrounded by the Borg and I'll be like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, ah! Be like that sort of thing. A little bit like, whoa! Sorry, I have to do that noise. I've been playing so much Star Control and I've been doing that noise quite often, and it's like, yeah, I've got to stop that. I keep doing it when some of the bad guys blow up, or, you know, some of these ships blow up, and you see the characters in the corner just blow up with the ship, and it's like, woo! Or blah, blah, blah. Depending on the character. Yeah, I need to get back on Star Control actually and actually start doing more of that. It's quite a fun little game, it is. And the Star Control I'm talking about is Origins. I will get round to playing Star Control 1 and 2, but I'm going to say this. I wouldn't hold my breath on that because those two are very hard. Especially the first one, and I'm like, oh boy, where do we start with the first one? I think what I'll do is I'll do the second one more than the first one, because I don't think it'd be wise for me to do the first one. But then again, I'll have a look into the first one and see. But if memory serves, I think the first one was more of a just an arena type style rather than story driven, where the second one had more of a story. But if I'm going to do the second one, then I'm going to see if I can get the one with the voices and such, because I know that somebody did the voices of that, and I was like, ooh, I really got to get that sort of thing, because, yeah, don't get me wrong, playing it without voices is nice, but when you've got somebody that worked hard with the voices, it's like, oh, I want to actually hear them, you know, I want to hear it for myself, because it really sounds good. And I watched a couple of YouTube videos of it, and especially how some of them done the Urquhart on Masters and such like that, they really did them quite well. They did them justice, and I was like, wow, that is amazing. Has a lot of temple devices. Oh, better launch a fighter or probe. So I keep an eye on the others at the same time. Ah, the DPSs are going up. It's because of the fighters, that's why I'm supporting it. Well, I better give them a little bit. Already a barrage. Straight away. I love the fact that the protonic ships also get really involved as well. They actually improved on those quite a lot in the game, because I remember ages ago when the protonic ships used to be about. I remember how they were good, but they weren't as good as they were now, and they've been largely improving it quite a lot. In fact, they've been improving this game quite often as well, and it has actually taken me by surprise, you know. And I will say this is one of the more best Star Trek games out there, you know, like online wise. I mean, best Star Trek game in the world? Ooh, that's a tough one. I heard people say Bridge Commander and such like that, which I did manage to purchase. I'm still in the progress of sorting that one out. In other words, I want to try and mod it so I can actually use like the upgraded graphics and such. Because I heard there was a mod for it to make the graphics look a lot more upgraded and better. You don't have something wrong with it, it's older graphics, but still, be nice to play it in the newer graphics and that. But yeah, I heard a lot of good things about that one, so I will try and sort that out at some point when I get time. Well, it's not a matter of when I get time, it's more of when I decide to do it, sort of thing. Should I take middle or should I keep with oh wait, I better get over here. That seems like a good idea. Right, I will protect this one. And yeah, be wise having this carrier protects one by itself. That'd be a good idea actually. But usually most ships tend to go in between and go between different satellites. That's what people tend to do. And I think that's a clever idea. Well, it's not just a clever idea, it's a good idea, a smart choice.
Picking up the enemy flagship. Hang on up there.
Shit! Oh, right. And then you've got the small fry coming over. Another ball cube so soon? Oh, I better... Let's get rid of this. Yeah, it gets shocked. Alright, let's get rid of this org cube. It's like I'm not the only one that took it. I've got to learn to be careful with myself and not get too close. Damn. It's a lot. Let's see, but right, let's get rid of the ball cube because it's a pain in the arse, and then we go after the small fry. But you watch, another one will turn up, and then another, and another, and I'll be like, well, doesn't that beat all? That's right. You try and grab me with a tractor beam. Then you hit me with a cutting beam. Then you hit me with that. That takes care of that one. Oh, for the love of Pete, must you keep appearing all the time? I must admit, taking on a ball cube one-on-one, that's pretty impressive. Oh, I had fire support, but still, that's still impressive. Good luck locking onto me with that. Locking onto my ship might be just as... Whoa, shh. Well, shit. I was going to show off there until that happened, and I'm like, well, shit. Come on, ball cube, show yourself. But yeah, I knew he was going to do that. Might be wise keeping my distance at times. Oh no, you don't. Shit, too late. Never tell me that. Oh, my fighters. Oh, gold. Alright, that took care of some of it.
We did it. Enemy units are disengaged.
Oh, thank God for that. Well, I kind of messed up on that a few times, but hey, could have been worse. But I'll say the carrier performed well against one ball cube, you know, because they upped the ball cube and made them a lot more tougher. So I'll say she did pretty well. Oh, there. So I'm impressed with her. Very impressed with her. Although she's going to need some repairs, so I'm going to need a engineer. Luckily, there's one not far. Don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Would she be ready for the Borg onslaught? No. No, she will not survive that. She'll be blown to pieces constantly in that. That I can 100% guaranteed. I know when my ships are ready for that sort of thing. That girl, she's not ready. Right, yeah, buddy, I'm going to need you to repair my ship. My ship's... Haha. Right. Join random. Let's hope don't we get another space one. Don't you point that shit at me. Excuse me. Yeah, everybody's going to be in these carriers for the time being, because obviously the event. This is what the actual carrier looks like itself, of like you see up above, like when you don't edit it or anything like that. But you know, you don't like change the thing to the advanced obelisk. But you know, it still looks similar, just you know, just a little bit more slicker and modern. Please be a space one. I just want one more space one, and that would do me fine. Wait, what? Oh, I thought one of these ships cloaked. It was that one. That'd be fooled there. That was a good one. Good fall. Good fall. Oh yes, it's a space one. Gateway to Greffel. She will perform well on this, I know that.
The invasion of Kronos.
Yeah, yeah. We know the drill, we just do what we do, and etc, etc. In fact, did we get, we only got one of the masteries up, that's good. So that means that the hand pets won't take too long. If you wonder what's missing there, it's because obviously one of the consoles is missing, because I'm getting her ready for, like, when she hits Tier 6X and Double X and such. Don't worry, I'm going to make sure she gets beasted up, so that she make her predecessor proud, which she will, because I feel that she ain't that much different from her predecessor. And if you do still have the old advanced obelisk carrier, then I'll say she's definitely worth having. But yeah, if you ever do get lucky to have this one, or if you are lucky to have this one, then I'll definitely say, you know, that's great, because they're both worth the keep. Which would I say is better to get, the advance or this one? I would definitely say this one because it's a 26X, but however, the other one does have the cascade as well, but this one also has the fractured tunnel. So it's kind of like, ooh, you know, do you want the cascade or do you want the fractured tunnel one? So it all depends really. Oops. Oh shit, she's literally hitting me hard with the torpedoes there. Uh-oh, she's getting EMP'd, she's getting EMP'd. I'm gonna get blown. That was lucky. EMP son of a bitches. It's always this bit that tends to be a little bit of a tough one. It's the trouble when she's got a little bit of a weakness to certain things. She tends to lack. Let's go and deal with the starbase. Maybe I should actually invest into more healing than anything else. That's another thing I recommend with slower ships. And I think a lot of people will say that. But however, she's not fully upgraded, so she will get there once she's leveled up fully. Also, I might change her like her shields and such like that to something a little bit more stronger for her. See what I can come up with. I'd use a mixture of trial and error here and there. Oh, no you don't. See, you'd like some of that of your own. I do like the Herald weaponry, I do. They are quite unique and very pretty, I'll say. Very pretty. Get rid of that. I do prefer the bluey purple over the yellows though, because I feel that the bluey purple really goes with their ancient knight ways. But I guess it all depends really, because if you got like the ones that haven't been corrupted, then obviously the yellow's going to work, and then you got the ones that's been corrupted, then obviously you got the purple like ones. Well, they're not exactly corrupted; they're more like just angry and pissed off and such, and it's like, yeah, they've just been hurt, you know, and it's like, I can understand, you know, their rage and such, especially how Cat is like really pissed off and such, saying that none should be forgiven or none should survive, eradicate them all. I don't get that, you know, that she's angry and that, but at the same time, you don't need to, you know, sort of like lash out on the rest of the galaxy and all. Don't go full Darth Vader in it, you know, because otherwise you just end up making yourself look bad. Someone already closing it? Or yeah, they are. Better close that. So I'll keep my butt stationary, I will. Oh, some of my fighters are taking care of things. I can see them firing at things in the background there. So I'm just sitting here looking like I'm just look like I'm know what I'm doing. Right, let's go and close that. Good thing about the fire is that they can work at so many kilometers. I think 15 kilometers. Sometimes you may get 20 if you're lucky. Let's launch. Oh, let's launch another. Yeah, usually the best tactic is to stay stationary and just close the portals as they open up. Keep yourself in the middle of them. They usually open up and you can close them, and then the another ship on another side will usually close it. I hear the radiation one. Oh yeah, this one really packs a punch when it wants to. There we go. Yeah, she does have excellent DPS, definitely. Not perfect, but I'll definitely say for a carrier, her DPS is good. But then again, that's due to the support of her fighters, as well as some of the other things. But she is good at what she does, you know, she does pack a wallop and such. I mean, stationary at the moment, she's, yeah. So I can imagine when she's in full motion, that will go up a bit. Let's just check that one. Yeah, so she's pretty good with her weapons. I think she just needs working on more of her defense and that, but we can deal with that. We can work around that. We have ways of working around it. Oh, shh! Where'd that come from? Must be recent. Either that or I was talking too much and didn't notice. Get them.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
I better move. Already taken care of. I love my fighters. I need to get the elite ones though, definitely for sure. Oh, I think that's been taken care of. Yes, it is. Well, I'll keep myself in the middle so I can get both then. There we go. She's just above it so she doesn't get radiation. Because I know that's a weakness at the moment. Until I figured it, well, fix that. And upgrade her more. To the, obviously, X variants. Keep wanting to push my spacebar because, obviously, you know, I just got my trigger finger ready, you know. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not much for me to shoot at.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning
So I let my
their run
fighters
to
do all the
planet.
targeting. You got about 12 of this zone, so it's all blasting away there. Do I go forward at that, or is someone taking care of that? And already that raider is going to be toast. Yeah, look. Just literally just taking away it. Are they dealing with that? Yeah, they are. Have to go in a little bit closer. That's fine. It's not a big deal. It's just a matter of moving. Like I said, she's very sluggish, but she's more than fine.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Ideally, you know, you could always try closing the spawning gate rays, but it's best just to focus on the radiation ones, like I'm doing. I feel like I'm playing, you know, tower defense, but that's what you basically are doing in this. Oops, that's not a ship. That's a ship though. Quickly close up before my fighters get too late. A couple of them went smack bang into it. But that's okay. It's to be expected.
Shipyard troop transports are beginning their run to the planet.
Yeah. Really? How did I... You know, how did you guess that one? Nah, I do love Hulk Hogan. He was like literally the voice of reason in the Iconium Wars. Especially with Cedar. Telling her that she's better than this. Which you will see in the, when I do post up the stories and that. I do have them on record already. It's just that I've got to edit them and post them up. Because what I do is the Star Trek videos, I tend to sharpen them up. Because I notice when I record them, they're not so sharp. So I have to sort of like sharpen them up with OBS. And then edit them in Clipchamp. Yeah, I do use the free stuff. I know some people will be like, oh, you use this, ew, ew. And I'll be like, look, when you are somebody that's trying to use free stuff, you're going to make use of the free stuff. So, yeah, I don't want to hear any arguments about it. If you have got, you know, better ideas for like certain free stuff and that, by all means, you know, feel free to suggest away. I'm always open to suggestions. So never be afraid to suggest anything to me or anything for that matter, really. I don't mind having suggestions, even debates and such. Oh, I love a good debate. See what we do. Bloody hell. That's actually a lot more better than the Lucari one. Maybe I should change that. Ah, the lock's onto me with a tractor beam, eh? How dare you EMP my ship? Now where's the rest? Where are you? I know you disappeared somewhere, you teleporting shit. There you are. Did I say little? I meant to say big. You big beady bitch. Oh, my fighters are really tipping a pound in there. Lost about 4 of them. Not to wait. I can get them back. And the simulated one, eh? There's always somebody assimilating something. Oh, there you are. Go get them, fighters. Oh yeah, I forgot to use this. And it's disappeared. Where are you going to appear next, eh? There you go. Oh shit, too late. You may have impeded me. Where the bloody hell is it? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're right. Where I want you. Oh, shit. And pop goes that weasel. Pop goes the weasel. And that is a wrap. Literally, on my part. Adios, amigos. And what score would I give this ship? Oh, it's a bit tough. She's definitely an 8, I will say. Definitely an 8. 8.5. But she is definitely a lovely ship to have. Definitely worth, and I love her design. Absolutely. When they designed her, they really designed her greatly. She is a big vessel, and she always has been. And I'd definitely say she's definitely a keeper. No matter what version you got of her, she's worth keeping. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video, people. I look forward to doing more of you all. Until next time, you all take it easy. And, as always, peace out.